Good morning, girls. Rise and grind. Today marks officially 3 weeks out, I think, if I did the math right. Who cares? It is Thursday, my dudes. Thursday the 13th.
Cocky as fuck, everything by me popping, got face, I got body, you name it, I got it. Cocky as fuck, I hustle, I get it, I get it, I get it.
Clearly, I just woke up recently. It's like 7:15. I did allow myself to sleep in a little bit because yesterday I was so fucking tired. Everything just took a gigantic effort. The hardest cardio session I've had in prep so far. A rough ass leg day, like just slogging through life yesterday. Checked in yesterday. I usually check in on Thursdays, but here's how things are shaping up. My glutes, we're making progress, but my weight has been stagnant for, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. I can just feel the drop coming. You know, when I feel super shitty and then there's like, everything just kind of starts to get sort of like loose and wobbly. And then all of a sudden I'll have like a 1 to 3 pound drop. So I can just feel that that's coming. If you watched the last vlog, you saw me like demo my living room. Here's what we've got. I've been practicing posing here. Nice big ass mirror. We're not going to talk about the state of disarray that my house is currently in. So, I mean, things are shaping up. There's the light. Things are definitely shaping up. I'm getting just like super duper excited. This happens every time I compete. Everyone's like, oh, first place, oh, pro card this year. And it's like, maybe. It depends on who shows up, what the judges like that day. Depends on how I perform on stage. Like, there's so much that's out of my control. What matters to me is that already as I think back over this prep, how I've handled it, what my experience has been like, this has been my best prep yet. This is the healthiest I've ever been. And I think that I did a side-by-side on Instagram, just like a little comparison. And I think that the healthiness shows. I can't even tell for sure if that's in focus for you, but yeah, look how much better this side pose is. I'm literally so proud of the side pose. She pisses me off so bad when she does that. She waits till I'm talking and recording, and then she wants to go outside, and she like pecks her bells so impatiently. Little does she know I'm about to start fasting motherfucking cardio. We've got quite a to-do list today. Typically, Thursdays are a rest day for me. Today, however, it is not, because tomorrow I've got a little bit of a road trip. I'm in a wedding. I'm a bridesmaid this weekend. And just with travel, rehearsal dinner, dog sitter, all of that, I'm not going to have time to train tomorrow. So I am going to train today, prep all of my food. I need to pack all of my crap. Okay, this is like maybe not a super high priority, but I'd like to go get a fresh pedicure and go tanning. If I can squeak out the time, I'd like to go find a sundress to wear to the rehearsal and or a reception party dress. We'll see. This is what I was using, by the way. Vaso Burn. It's one of those things where if it helps 1%, I'm gonna do it. It's a capsaicin gel, and so it just brings heat to an area. Specifically for me, I don't get a ton of circulation to my glutes. That's why they're the last to show up. It's where the most fat deposits on my body. So by using a little bit of capsaicin gel, it brings heat to the surface, which draws blood to the surface, which can help with lipolysis. At least that's the thought process behind it. As to whether or not it actually works that way, I don't know. My coach said yes, I've used it in the past, so I'm continuing to use it now. I haven't been using it on my abs anymore because they're coming in. We're getting there. A lot can happen in 3 weeks. That's what I keep telling myself. For a while I was in this place of like, oh my gosh, is it going to happen? I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. And I just kind of like shifted a couple weeks ago to a lot can happen in 3 weeks. Everything's gonna happen. I am doing everything that I'm supposed to do, and my body is going to respond. Like, the power of positive thought is incredible, and I forgot about that. because like in past preps when my life was so fucking crazy and there were so many demands on my schedule, I would just shift into, yep, okay, I can manage everything. Everything's gonna be just fine. Everything's gonna turn out okay. You know, and being very like present and mindful, staying with my hands, like all of that crap. And because my life is so much more relaxed now, I kind of let go of that and found that I was dealing with a lot more anxiety and self-imposed pressure than I maybe should have been, and certainly more than I've experienced in past preps when I was so distracted by like other external pressures. And this time I don't have those other external pressures, so I was just like creating stress for myself, you know, which is silly. This has been a very, very different prep in that regards, just because like it's relaxed and I feel like I should be suffering more, so I create my own suffering, I guess. I nearly forgot to grab some water, but I want to show you guys this cool cup. It was like a bridesmaid's gift. Can you see that my name is on it? It's like engraved with these pretty flowers, and it's like the wedding color, which I love sage green. See, look at her. Look at that dog. She didn't even want to go outside. Don't say anything about how fucking dirty everything is though. My house is in quite a state of disarray, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how high of a priority cleaning is going to be today. So if you need me for like the next hour or so, that's where I'll be, on that elliptical. I lived, barely. I was watching a vlog by a fitness Olympian. Shut up, elliptical. And listen, these are like things that I think about while I'm doing cardio. She was like, I've never had a perfect prep. She was talking about like, which is relatable, but she was talking about like food noise and how she was getting a refeed and she wanted to start it now and she wasn't going to, and blah, blah, blah. But sometimes it's kind of like a knife in the heart, because when I prep, it's like no deviation. I'm giving it everything I've got. And that was a flip that switched for me during my second prep. This is my fourth prep. 6th show, 4th prep. And it's like, damn, I'm really out here like grinding to pull. Like I have to fight for every ounce of body fat, always. My coach was like, wow, your food's low. And I was like, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that's how it was gonna have to be. So sometimes it's just kind of frustrating to hear about people that like cheat on their diet or binge a week out from their show and they make it. But then I realized that it doesn't really matter what other people are up to. What matters is how I feel about how I prepped. And like I said, I'm super proud of this prep. I'm really happy with it. This one has indeed been for me. I've learned so much, and you know, I'm just really excited to get back on stage and put my suit on and be out of town. I'm excited for a celebratory meal. I'm excited for quality time with my boyfriend when I actually feel like a human and not a shell, a mere husk. So anyway, I have a couple little chores to do. I kind of, by chores, I mean I forgot about this laundry for I don't know how many days, so I'm gonna rinse it again. There's so much fucking laundry here. That's at least 5 loads. There's another one in the dryer, one in the washer. I've got probably 2 more loads on the floor. So like a lot of it is clean. I just fucking hate folding. I haven't folded it. I also need to like clean the cat box, feed the animals. But I've adjusted my morning routine. Sorry if you can hear that in the background. I'm sure you can. But I've adjusted my morning routine. I used to get done with fasted cardio and then immediately go eat breakfast. I'm so hungry. But instead I've been taking a cold shower, doing my skincare, getting dressed, and then coming out and making breakfast. And I just feel like it's caused me to be a little bit more like productive and focused and task oriented instead of like lollygagging after dinner, scrolling after dinner, after breakfast. You get it. Anyway, this has become one of my favorite little moments of the day. One of my besties recommended getting one of these little facial ice roller things. She says, oh, I love it. So I got one and it sat in my freezer for forever and I forgot about it. And then one day I was like, I should use that. Because I was just kind of like standing around, supplements down the hatch, showered, waiting for my breakfast. And then it's like, I just stare out my front window and all of the foliage. I curse my neighbors for always parking in front of my house so the street sweeper can never clean in front of it. and the weeds grow hella tall in front of the little corner, and I get pissed at them. And I just think about like things that I'm grateful for and how everything's gonna be all right today. And I think about my little to-do list, and I just, oh, it's so good. So I think today we're gonna have a semi-uggo day. I'm gonna do like a little bit of a no makeup, which I don't typically do, but I'm just thinking like brows and something to cover these horrendous under eye bags, headband, and we're just gonna TCOB today. Take care of business. This has been my brekkie as of late. I do 85 grams of like frozen peppers and onions blend, 30 grams of spinach, 2 ounces of plain grilled chicken from Hummus Fit, and then I'm gonna weigh out some egg whites. 46. I have to do this math every fucking day. Why am I so dumb? We need 138 grams. And then if you're really down bad, if you're hungry, you're eating egg whites, everything's super light, this Trader Joe's umami seasoning just adds like a richness. Savory taste. I don't know, savory, rich, deep, delicious. There you go. Here we are. This is gonna have to suffice. I did, obviously, my SPF. Just a little concealer, a little bit of blush, some brows. That's the face for today. The real reason that we're here though, this, my pride and joy, this Nespresso, oh my God. So here's what I've decided to do. It's 9:30 a.m. The nail salon where I like to get a pedicure is open already. So I'm going to go get a little mani-pedi. I have a call at noon, so that's kind of like, it's just an inconvenient time because I usually train around 2:30. But I've got these errands to run, I've got prep to do, I need to train on a day where I don't normally train. Fortunately, Thursdays are like my lightest check-in days, so I think I can get a bunch of my check-ins done while I'm getting a pedi, and then spend some time on my walking pad doing check-ins after my call, and then I'll have kind of the afternoon to prep and pack. I also need to try to hit Nordstrom Rack. Why? Oh yeah, to get a dress. I need a rehearsal dinner dress and a, what's that thing that happens after the wedding? Whatever that's called, I need a dress for that too. Okay, let's make coffee. Ugh, she's so stunning, gorgeous, beautiful, love her. Can't wait to use this guy. It's like a little milk frother. What kind of espresso should we use? I kind of want like a doppio espresso. And I thought I had double, okay, I'm pretty sure that this guy, it says Bianco Doppio. Yeah, double espresso, but it's also 4 milks, so it's gonna be fine. Also, you can double tap and it turns turquoise and pulls a long shot. So here we've got our doppio. Follower made this cup for me. It says strong women lift others up, PBR 2.0, because I use an Adams peanut butter jar pretty religiously as a water cup. And then we're gonna make a latte out of this. This is caramel latte. I used half of it yesterday. It made a really great, oh, look at her, Gorgina. If you've ever seen these little slate shakes in the store, these are like 10 out of 10 in my book. 20 protein, 2 carb, no fat, 100 calories, lactose free, sucralose free, which is like a main kicker for me. They were by like all of the coffee monsters and nitro cold brews and like all of those things. So I totally thought that they were all latte flavored ones. So I packed one for a road trip because I was like, oh, if I make a buff coffee, it's gonna melt by the time I want to drink it because I'm gonna put it over ice, obviously. So like I'll just get an RTD one, keep it in my cooler with my ice packs, pull it out when I'm ready to have it. So I pulled it out, took a big sip, and it tasted like a vanilla milkshake. And I'm like, what the hell? Where's the coffee flavor? Whatever. And then I'm looking at it, and it said literally, oh, this one does have coffee. But the other one that I had was no coffee. Whatever. It was still delicious. The ingredients are a major slay. Now this is this is a lot of caffeine now. Oops, I didn't realize that. Tastes good though. Actually, I think I'm gonna add some vanilla stevia drops, and then we're going to take coffee and water. Get on out of here. Boo, boo, tomato, tomato. My favorite place to get a friggin' pedicure is closed. I mean, they're supposed to be open at 9, and it's like almost 10 o'clock now, but nobody was there. So, changing plans, headed a few miles west, which may actually be better because there's another nail salon that's like literally a minute walk away from one of the 2 tanning salons that I've been going to. I know, please do not rip me to shreds about going tanning. I've talked about this before. It feels good to me. I like it. I'm going to do it. I use my SPF on my face. Quit sucking all of the joy out of my life. Anyway, I was thinking, because I have this client, Audrey, hello if you're watching. I was thinking about, I have another client actually, Danny, who yesterday was ranting on her story about how we don't all have the same 24 hours. And we don't. I'm a firm believer of that. I've also firsthand experienced that, and I've talked about that a lot, you know, through these vlogs. However, I do believe that where there's a will, there's a way. Does that mean that a busy mom of 2 who owns a busy, successful business and has like marital responsibilities, does that mean that she is going to be able to optimize absolutely everything? No. But does it mean that with some creative scheduling and some concessions, you can still make time for the gym 3 or 4 times a week? Yeah, absolutely. Are you going to be able to get an hour and a half perfectly executed powerlifting program done? Maybe not. Are you, however, going to be able to continue to progress your strength, build muscle, recomp your body by getting in there and applying effort with what you have? Yes. Does that mean that sometimes you're going to have to get your butt in the gym at 6 in the morning a couple times a week? Maybe. But ultimately it comes down to, you just have to make a decision. What are you willing to sacrifice in order to avoid remaining the same? Because you can't, like that saying, you can't have your cake and eat it too. So you can either make a few sacrifices in other areas in order to be able to prioritize your health and your physical fitness and the pursuit of a goal, or you like don't get to complain about not liking your body, not feeling good, not feeling healthy if you're not taking the like proper steps to get it done. And I also believe there's a really big difference between somebody who is competing and somebody who's just trying to live an active and healthy lifestyle. If you are just trying to be active and healthy, you truly get benefits of exercise 3 times a week for 30 minutes. Like, it doesn't have to be crazy. It doesn't have to be balls to the wall. And I think that sometimes social media, especially when you're following competitors like myself, or people that have been doing this for a really long time, or people whose life circumstances support, you know, fitness as a hobby, as a lifestyle, there can be this pressure that, you know, my fitness has to look like their fitness. And that just isn't the case. So, I don't know. I was thinking about that. Maybe I should make a TikTok about that. Wowzas. It is bright. That literally took an hour and 45 minutes for no good reason. Hang on tight. What did I tell you about putting on your seatbelt? Come on. Yeah, look. I'm so cute and girly. Actually, that's a lie. I have the hands of a blue-collar man. Thank you, Dad, for giving me these paws, these little mitts. But my nails are done, and honestly, I don't care. I feel cute when my nails are done, you know? I just never do it because I have a tendency to, that's probably loud and annoying. I have a tendency to absolutely destroy them. I would love to get fake nails or do press-ons, but they just don't, it's not a look on my hands. Anyway, do not have time to go tanning. It is 11:44. I've got that call at noon, and Coach told me to eat 50 grams of extra carbs today. So we're gonna go home and make my world famous protes and try to scarf that down before the call. I think I'm like 5 minutes from my house, so I have faith that I can do it. The one thing that's gonna suck, oh my gosh, my poor sweet Ruby Woo. She gets so excited when I come home, and I always have shit to do and shenanigans to get up to, and I'm always fucking starving, so like, I can't give her the attention that she wants. Just gonna have to modify the game plan a little bit here. Go home, have Propran, take my 30-minute consult call, do some check-ins. I did a few while I was sitting there getting my toes done, but I just prefer doing it on my laptop so that I have access to like my spreadsheets and shit. After that, how do I want to do this? I don't know, fuck it. We're just gonna vibe it out. Oh my god, she's so gorgina. Making excellent time here. It's 11:53. I desperately need to fix my clocks out here because this says 11:50. That could fuck me up pretty good. God, this just hits every time. The flavor combo of the day. Some caramel sundae buffet, which in a surprising turn of events, I reach for a lot, and I'm not somebody who likes caramel. I say that having had half that caramel shake earlier also. But really, to me, it just tastes like burnt sugar because I'm like, that's literally what it is. And I don't typically care for that, but caramel sundae, bomb. 12 grams of pecan praline nut butter. Found it at Walmart. They have some really good, like, fancy nut butters. You gonna go potty, honey? I also have a banana walnut nut butter from Walmart, and it's so good. Don't get me fucked up. Trader Joe's salted almond butter is still the go. I don't know, in prep, I tend to just crave variety. So I find little ways to give myself variety, like changing up my protein flavor, changing up my nut butter flavors, changing up my hot sauce. Those are like low risk ways to have variety while also being like, you know, in the thick of it. All right, tasks accomplished. I'm actually so far ahead for the day. It's 12:49. This is the last 40 ounces of my gallon, which is great. I'm full of pro brand and opportunity. So let's go see if we can find a dress, go tanning on the way home, come back and eat a pre-workout meal, then go to the gym, then come home, and then prep food for the trip. Yeah. Here's the first one. I don't like it. It makes me look so wide. I really love these two, but I can't wear white to a wedding or a reception or a rehearsal dinner. This one has white, but I appreciate the way that it fits so much better. This is really dark, isn't it? I'm a little behind on steppy steps, so I'm just gonna walk down here to TJ Maxx because number one, they have a bathroom. Number two, maybe there's more dresses. I did end up picking up, can you see that? I picked up a little skirt because I thought, oh, this will be a little like bodysuit skirt moment, or maybe like a little black crop top. I'll have to see what exactly I have on deck. I know that it contains white, but it's very much a pattern, so I think I can get away with it for the, what's it called? Rehearsal. Wait, I really want some blades, and look what I found. Blades. $13. Do I need them? No, I don't. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't hate this one. Where's your cat? Today has featured so much inefficient running around, and that shit kind of pisses me off, but that's okay. We're doing the best we can with what we have. I did end up getting some blades. They're green. I like them. And then I couldn't decide between the dresses, so I did end up getting the blue one and the green one. Boyfriend likes the green one best, and he's wearing green pants, so I'll probably wear that to the reception. However, now it is time to have a pre-workout snack and go to the gym. Perhaps we'll go tanning after that. This has easily become one of my favorite little pre-workout snacks. I got, look at, a little mini waffle maker, gluten-free baking mix, pancake mix, I mean. We're not baking shit. And I'm just gonna use water. This is definitely runnier than it is supposed to be. I should have measured my water, I think. And then to make this more tasty, you can't get these. I guess they discontinued them, but I had them sitting in my cupboard from last prep. So I'm just gonna use one of these cinnamon crunch flex flavors to make it more deliciouser. While that cooks up, I just have a scoop of fudge brownie buffet blended up. And I can never resist snacking on them while they're cooking. Little gluten-free Eggos. Should have put cinnamon in the batter too, because that stevia packet didn't do much. I mean, full disclosure, I did end up eating an entire one while I was waiting for these to cook. But that's okay. I'm just gonna eat them bare naked, because I don't want the artificial sweeteners. And I'm saving my fats for later. I know that watermelon is like the it girl right now because she just restocked, but today I'm doing iced tea lemonade pump. because I over caffeinated myself earlier with that protein coffee plus a doppio espresso. I don't think I need any more caffeine. Plus it's like 2:30. I don't know. Sometimes I'll do a half scoop of pre right about now, which is 100 milligrams of caffeine. But I think for the sake of my anxiety, which is running a little high just because of the nature of the day, I am going to make a wise decision and not. Mixing her with sour lemon creatine. Of course, the GOAT. Love Chicks Loves, use code Alex. I did, of course, have to pay the ice tax, and now here we are. Little iced tea lemonade to, oh God, that's so good. She's so good. Sorry, pals, zero training footage. You know why? Because I'm just chronically locked in. In honor of receiving 50 extra carbs today, I simply can't not try the lemon poppy seed muffin. She features 25 grams of protein, 32 carb, 5 fat, and 3 fiber. Full disclosure, because I am a fat fuck, I sort of already took a little nibble off of her. She's everything that I was dreaming of. Maybe even more. So I'm going to warm up what's left of her for 30 seconds and make a silly TikTok taste testing it. But it's gas. It's everything I was dreaming of. I love lemons so much. Generally I love citrus, but like it has to be good citrus. For some reason, I was just thinking about this earlier, cannot get into the orange creamsicle buff way. I just can't. I tried making a creamy out of it. It just isn't for me. And I think that this is like the first Buff Chick product that I've been like, no thanks. Oh my God. Tell me why I always use the teeniest, tiniest counter in my kitchen to do literally everything. Here's the type of shit I've been on. I got green beans in the air fryer. Omelet number 1, I need to make 2 of them, is on the stove. And then I'm preparing, I have 2 meals that are lettuce, cucumber, chicken, and 2 meals that are green beans chicken. So I'm just prepping those right now. So here's my lechuga. I need to chop the cucumber, but I've been using Hummus Fit Chipotle grilled chicken because Alex, if you even care, it's been digesting like a dream. It's so tasty. It's always cooked just fucking perfectly. And I love that it's like in pretty small chunks because I feel like I'm getting more in my meal. You know what I mean? Time for the cucumber. Little Kendall Jenner moment. Psych. Omelet number 1, and let's get started on number 2. So I take my little scale and my bag of peppers, 85 grams of her, 30 grams of spinaca, and this is plain grilled chicken from Hummus Fit. Pop a lid on her while the green beans like defrost or thaw or whatever. And then back to the cucumbers. I'm gonna do 100 grams in here. Oh my God. Then my other 2 meals are gonna be more Chipotle chicken. And I air fried some fresh green beans, 200 grams to be precise. So I'm just gonna split these evenly between the 2. It'll all work out. Back over here to my omelette. This is a lot. Holy moly. I like to make sure that all of the mix-ins are semi-evenly dispersed, so there's a little bite of something every time. I measure my egg whites by volume. I just do a cup. Uh-oh, I accidentally got stuck on TikTok for like 30 minutes. You know how it is, right? Anyway, look at my omelet. I wanted to let them cool off a little bit before I put lids on them, just for like food safety purposes or whatever. I thought about putting condiments on them, but I think instead I'm just going to bring my condiments. Living on the edge a little bit with this level of Cholula, but I'm sure that there will be a Taco Bell nearby so I can grab some sauce packets. And before somebody is like, oh, they make Taco Bell sauce in the bottle, I was already convinced that it doesn't taste the same. Recently bought a bottle. It does not taste the same. It's not the same as the packets. I don't care what anyone says. Also, why the hell are y'all gatekeeping this from me? Oh my God. Who needs regular mustard when you can have dill pickle mustard? Oh, yummy, yummy. I'm sure that the hotel will have salt packets. I don't know. What does one do? And these are the ones that I just eat cold usually. A little chicken salad. Y'all better come up here and get one of these. It's a Chipotle grilled chicken Caesar salad. Just kidding, there's nothing Caesar about it. Let's put her in the fridge, shall we? Oh, so for my pre-workout on Saturday, I'm resting tomorrow. Typically today would have been a rest day, shuffle stuff around. I'm resting tomorrow. And then for my pre-workout, the plan is to do fasted cardio Saturday morning and then jump into my workout. So I got these vanilla overnight oats during my little excursion to Trader Joe's the other day when I got the dill pickle mustard. And I think this will be perfect. The ingredients look great. Almond beverage, rolled oats, dates, vanilla extract, and sea salt. That's perfect. That's so clean. 240 calories, 35 carb, 8 protein, 8 fat. So I need to, what else do I need to do? I need to get together a couple of rice cakes with nut butter. And then I need to get all of my supplements together. I think in total I need 3 scoops of protein and a Buff coffee. And then I'll be taking a Buff coffee for the road also. Absolutely cannot forget my lunch bag. I'm going to need to take this to the reception so that I can eat because I will be hungry. So here are my rice cakes. 2 of them are sandwiches with almond butter and flaky sea salt. And then I have 1 singular rice cake because that's just the way the macro spread worked. And I didn't want them to get crushed, so I put them in a container. Here's all of my supplements, pills, potions, powders. Just gonna pop her on in there as well. And then gotta stay stacked. Bringing my own forks, just in case, just in case. Not gonna be caught with my pants down. I'll eat a cold meal for sure, but I'm not gonna eat it with my fingers. There's food sorted. I really need to get the clothes situation figured out though. And also this kitchen is a fucking mess. It's dinner time. We've just got shrimp and stir-fried veg. Sauteed in some coconut aminos with Trader Joe's umami. Needs a little more. And then I also, I really like this seasoning. This gochujang kick. Gochujang? Don't know. Doing my best. Do you want a bite? I didn't think so. So I kind of went on a bit of a tear. I'm not gonna lie, my house was fucking gross. Dirty. I cleaned a bunch of stuff, did the floors, which were like embarrassing. Got all my food and supplements packed. Spent a little time with the boyfriend, and I have all of my important clothing packed, so I just need to grab like a fasted cardio fit, a gym fit, and then decide what I'm gonna wear for travel. I think I need to dig through that laundry out there. I think I do. I think I'm just about out of clothes. I'm definitely not, but like the ones that I want to wear. I also started a, what's it called? Donation box. It's time to clear some shit out. Cardio, she hath been slayed. Everything shower, done. Mostly packed up. It is 8:27, so I have about an hour and 20 minutes to get everything packed up and loaded into the car and finish getting ready. I've just been listening to some Snoop Dogg to set the tone. I'm gonna let my hair air dry. I'm really trying to be kind and gentle to her. Hair health, let's go. I was feeling just a little bit stressed, a little bit pressured by the schedule, but I think it's all gonna be actually just fine. Because it usually is, you know what I mean? Things usually are just fine. For breakfast, I've got my standard plain Chipotle grilled chicken, egg whites, peppers, what's the other thing? Spinach. And then, oh, this is why I love rest days, because I can kind of like shuffle stuff around differently. A bowl of oat bran, no protein in it, just some cinnamon, vanilla stevia drops, 12 grams of Trader Joe's salted almond butter, go, wild blueberries, and just a little bit of flaky sea salt on top. Yes. The pace this morning has been incredible. It is 9:43 a.m. Currently in my office on my little, where is she? Don't look at her. I'm on my little walking pad because I know that steps are gonna be tricky to get in today. We've got a 3-hour drive, gotta check into the hotel, and then I basically need to change and head off to the rehearsal dinner. So I'm probably gonna need to go for a nice little walkie walk later in order to hit my 10K. Let's see where we're sitting right now. Where we sit, we're sitting pretty, just kidding. So I'm at 10.7K, but I know that about 8 of those are from the elliptical. So I've got 8,000 steps to get today somehow, which is fine. I'll totally get that. Also, already 80 ounces of water down. Everything is loaded into the car. If I forgot anything, that's literally just too fucking bad. I'm gonna go drop Ruby off. For the first time ever, I'm trying Rover. So I met the dog sitter on Wednesday at the dog park, which made me really nervous. I don't like dog parks. Not because I don't think Ruby is going to behave, but because I don't know how those other dogs are going to behave. And they are, after all, animals. You know what I mean? Like, if the vibes are off, they're gonna go apeshit. So, at any rate, it was totally fine. Ruby loved being there. The dog sitter really liked her because Ruby's just a certified good girl. Like, there's literally nothing wrong with her. Nothing bad except that she's a little bit of an attention whore. But aren't we all? Yeah, maybe I should just do a little bit of work for the next, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. And then maybe I can even, yeah, let's walk faster. Let's power walk. I'm just kidding, it's at like 2.8. Yeah, and then we'll go and we'll be on the fucking road. I did already prepare myself a buff coffee so I can like literally take this up to the last minute. Grab my belt bag, my buff coffee, fill up my water, lock the door and go. Oh, I just dropped off my sweet Ruby Woo. That's so sad. I hope she does okay. She seemed to really like the dog sitter, and she was just like sniffing about the property when I left, so it's fine. We're getting gas at a 40-cent fuel discount, major slay, and I need to put air in my tire. Am I actually the luckiest? Yeah, we're listening to Slim Thug this morning. Am I actually the luckiest girl in the world? I think I might be, because there was somebody here, like airing up their tire. The machine was still running when I pulled up to it, so I didn't have to pay for air. I just got free air. And no, I'm not wearing a seatbelt, and I'm literally just in the parking lot. So can we all just take a chill pill? Like, it was Safeway gas. I'm going into Safeway. It's safe. It's literally in the name. Safeway. I'm doing everything the safe way. Okay? So everybody just relax. I promise I didn't forget about you guys. What you doing, babe? We're in Lacey. We're about 30 minutes away from the wedding place. Obviously, I'm not going to vlog at the wedding because that's not what we're there for, but I just had to show you how cute this outfit is. Look at this little skirt. I found it at Nordstrom Rack. Got this little tank top on. Got the abs. Had to track every single step, you know. And now, speaking of steps, I need to go and get some done. I look like Skeletor in this light. That's so scary. I wonder if there's somewhere nearby that I could walk to and get a bathing suit so we can go in the hot tub. Walking on the beach. Doo, doo, doo. Bag secured, both literally and figuratively. I forgot that Walmart doesn't even have bags. You know, because in Washington, you got to pay 8 cents per like plastic grocery bag. But Walmart is just like, fuck you, nah. So I had to purchase a thermal bag to carry a swimsuit, some Cholula, and some gum. I was only catcalled 3 times and borderline harassed by one homeless man with a bullwhip. I heard this loud like cracking noise and I'm walking along and I'm like, what the hell is that? Like, should I be concerned? Because there does appear to be quite a homeless population here. And sure as shit, it's this clearly unhoused, clearly in need of mental health help man with a very long, real, true, actual bullwhip. So, I feel so safe and good out here. Good morning. I slept like absolute dog shit last night, but it's 7-ish, wait, maybe it's 6-ish. What time is it? 6:30. That was like halfway, right? Like halfway between the two. Anyway, this is what we're working with this morning. Okay, cute. We've got a treadmill, an elliptical, or a bike. I'm gonna give a shot at the elliptical, but I have a feeling I'm gonna end up on the tread. Here's how we're looking. The lighting in here, very anabolic, but I also just feel, I don't know, I feel like I woke up looking tight this morning. I keep obsessively checking my glutes to see if they're coming in, and I think they are. No, I'm not doing a casting couch.
Just sit there. I'm gonna ask you some questions. Tell me about yourself.
My name's Alex, I'm 33.
Bring ID.
Get out of here! Anyway, okay, I need you to imagine me walking into this hotel gym. And first I jump on the elliptical. I'm like, great, I've been doing elliptical, let me do the elliptical. The stride is 12 feet long. It was built for Bigfoot. And then I get on the treadmill, because I'm like, all right, we'll just do an incline walk. Treadmill's fucking busted. My only other option, recumbent bike. So I sat my ass on a recumbent bike for a fucking hour. It was awful. I hated every moment of it. Anyway, we're gonna go and work out. This is the pre-workout snack. I found it at Trader Joe's. Vanilla overnight oats. And then I'm also gonna use half of this.
That's mine.
No, I got this one. This one's yours.
Oh.
Sucka. I grabbed it from the breakfast bar. But I need half of it. And hopefully this will help prevent it from digesting like too fast. That's a little less than half, which is perfect. Let's taste the oats. They're not great, I would say. The ingredients are good. I think for me it's the dates. It's sweetened with dates.
Gross.
Almond beverage, rolled oats, dates, vanilla extract, sea salt. So the ingredients are great. I know it's gonna be like digest fine, but is it my favorite thing I've ever had? No.
That's me.
What's you?
My favorite thing you've ever had.
Yeah, you are. You're my favorite. I'm excited to try the hummus bit overnight oats. I have one in my freezer. They're really big for the macros. I feel like hummus bit is going to be the sole reason that I don't fuck up my reverse diet.
Spiced chicken folds.
Yeah, it's going to make me feel like I'm cheating when I'm not. Spiced chicken folds and muffins. Okay, yeah. So the verdict. Should you get this? No, I'd say don't. You know what you should get though? I feel like everybody was gatekeeping this from me. The dill pickle mustard. What the hell is that? Oh, he's grabbing it for me so I can show you guys. This shit slaps. I'm already like halfway through the bottle and I just got it on Tuesday.
Yum, yum.
If you don't like dill, this is not going to be for you. She's very dilly. I wish I had a Trader Joe's near me. Post-workout snack time. Absolutely zero training footage because I'm just locked in. What can I say? We did take some photos though because Jamesy found a secret little, I don't know, what was that? It was like a back room and then there was like
It was a dungeon.
Yeah, it was a dungeon. There was a dungeon there with an elevated platform that was like curtained off. I don't know. We're playing protein roulette today. I have no idea what flavor I packed. It is, how are we doing on time? It is 11 a.m. We got a late checkout, so we need to check out in an hour. I need to shower, do my hair, do my makeup. And then we've got like 2 hours to burn. An hour and a half before we need to start heading out to the wedding. Oh, anyway, here are the photos though. There's nothing like Trader Joe's salted almond butter. What are you having for post-workout, honey? Man eats chicken thighs and stays lean. It's unbelievable. Good morning, girls. It's Sunday now. It's breakfast time. I'm not gonna lie, I woke up this morning like certain that I was going to have a low weigh-in, but I did not. However, I don't know, I slept kind of shitty last night, and I just trust that today there's gonna be some inflammation reduction. I'm gonna drink all my water, and then tomorrow when I check in, the scale is going to reflect what my eyes are seeing. I think that's gonna happen. What happened yesterday after I left off? I had literally like 45 minutes to get ready. That was very stressful. Got it done. Then we had, because we had to check out of the hotel, but then we had a couple hours to burn before I needed to be at the wedding venue. So we ran to a Trader Joe's and I got some more of the dill pickle mustard. Oh my gosh. I just feel like everybody's been gatekeeping that from me. It's so fucking good. Apparently it's only a seasonal item too. So I really wish that I would have gotten more than 3. But also I know that I'm going to have it so much that I make myself sick of it. That's just kind of how it is, I guess. What else? Then we went to the mall, got some steps in. Went to the wedding. It was Gorgina. Peyton, I'm so sorry that we left early. We did have to leave early. I was just, you know. So, oh man. But it was a gorgeous wedding. Very happy for the couple. Really glad my boyfriend came with me. He was so much help. Like literally so helpful. It just makes traveling so much easier. Like he never, obviously I'm comparing it to like past experiences traveling and stuff, but he never made me feel like asking him to do this was burdensome. He, like, I didn't have to take care of him. He cleaned up after himself. And I know that that's all like very basic shit, but nonetheless, from my past experience, I really appreciate that. It just is what it is, I guess. Are you one of the people that come home from a trip and immediately unpack and clean everything up? Or do you let it sit and rot for a minute? I have to do everything. Got the laundry started. Got the dishwasher loaded. Unpacked everything. Put it all away. So that I could just wake up this morning and relax. I made my Nespresso. I sat and read my little nonfiction book. And now today, what's on the to-do list? I need to do like a purge. For real, a purge. Because there's just too much stuff. And it gets kind of frustrating sometimes. Like, obviously I'm really grateful to get so much free stuff. But sometimes there will be collections like from Paragon that I really like and I really want to keep wearing. But they sell out. They're not available. They sell out on launch day. So it's like part of me feels like I can't wear it because people ask me where it's from and I have to be like, oh, you can't have it. Neener. I don't know. I'm just kind of like frustrated with Paragon in general because it's like it's a good company, good quality clothes. I like them. I wear them. Obviously, I use them and recommend them. But I don't feel like it's stylish enough or whatever to be a drop company. And that's what it feels like it's become. So then whenever there's a launch, I get DMs from people who maybe couldn't get on the website until an hour or two after the launch. And they're like, everything I wanted is sold out. And I'm like, I don't work for the company. I don't like, I mean, I do, but I don't determine how big the launches are and how much stuff is going to be available. It's really annoying. Me just ranting about how, oh, influencing is so hard. I also got a new shoe cabinet. So I need to put that together. And I kind of want to rearrange the living room or something. I don't know. We'll see how much energy there is. This might be like, I might be reaching here. Wow, you can definitely tell what my sleep quality was like last night. Anyway, got the purge done. I have a big, huge trash bag and this big ass hummus fit box absolutely full of stuff that I don't wear. I'm not going to wear. Honestly, I was pretty ruthless. I was pretty ruthless and I feel really good about that because I've got like seven loads of laundry to fold. The next task though, because I also did delete some shoes, mostly just ones that were like trash and really needed to go. They needed to go. But I got this little, it's like a shoe cabinet thing because right now I just have this hand-me-down like bookcase thing. I don't like the hats up there. I just want something a little bit more aesthetic. This is my house. It's a girl house and I want it to be aesthetic and cute and I want to enjoy like coming home to it. So before I need to go pick up my dog in like 40 minutes, I think I can get this fucker put together before I go get her because otherwise Ruby likes to be like all up in my grill. Maybe those were lofty aspirations, but here's where we are. It's got little feet like I just need to do like the little drawers and the lids, whatever, but I gotta go get my dog. This is good progress though. And it's not even 10 a.m. yet. We're cooking with gas today, guys. About time to crack open a cold one, boys. Got us a grape Zevia. I've been a little bit stuck on this flavor. I don't know, it's just been hitting, you know? Anyway, it is 5:45. I could gladly go take a hot bath and go to bed, like now. I've been so tired all day. But it's also been a very productive day, despite the mess that you see on this table behind me. Here's what I have accomplished. Caught up all of my missing work, edited and posted a YouTube video. Yes, it's up. Did the dishes, folded all the laundry, cleaned up the living room, washed my boyfriend's Hummer because he took my car to go visit his dad for Father's Day because it's Father's Day today at the time of this recording. And So I just let him take mine because it's easier on gas. And he doesn't like it when I do things for him. So I was like, let me just do something nice. So I washed his Hummer. That was exhausting. Watered the lawn. What else did I do? Oh, here's your reminder to clean your fucking makeup brushes, you nasty. It had for sure been too long since I did mine. So I did that. Whew. Did that big, huge purge. So when I did finish the laundry and put it all away, everything fits neatly and nicely. And now I like know what I have and how to find what I want. So that's great. Oh, and I need to show you the finished product of my construction efforts. Look it, that's so much better than a ghetto raggedy fucking bookcase that was here. I like it. And it makes this big doorway feel way more open. The other thing I should update you on is how the living room is coming along. Look at this. Would you just look at it? You can't look at it if it's not in focus, huh? There we go. See, so I got my little floating bookshelves in my Monstera. I moved Ruby's kennel over here. We're still not gonna look at that. And then several times a day, I just come through here and take a look at how things are shaping up. Eventually, perhaps this would be a cute place to do fit checks. I did practice some posing today. Did not put the heels on though. What are you doing? See, cute. Cute. This is my planter that says, give me the dirt. Me just like, okay, show and tell time. Let me show you all the things that I have in my house. Hello. Things are really shaping up. I will say one of the things that I noticed actually Saturday morning is that my glutes tightened up. Like there's still some to be lost there. A lot can happen in 2.5 weeks. I'm not tripping. So my weight's kind of pissing me off, but my glutes have tightened up. Love to see it. Like the skin folds have unfolded. And I kind of just like felt like that was gonna happen because I was like my weight was holding super steady. It kind of spiked today, which I'm assuming is just stress from travel, inflammation, etc. So I'm expecting it, hoping that after a rest day today, just got some steps, did some digestive walks, that it's gonna come down. But I'm excited about what my pictures are gonna look like tomorrow, and really the look is more important than the weight anyway. So feeling good. Ready to grind it out. So tired. I'm getting to the real nitty gritty here. I think that about wraps it up for this one. I still think that I want to do like a get ready with me, but also I've really been struggling to look at my face recently, just because like I can't keep my lash extensions in. I've metabolized all of my dye sports. I'm looking gaunt and hollow, so maybe I won't do that. Maybe I'll do like a favorites video. If you've made it this far, let me know what you would like to see. And other than that, I love you. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.